Alright, today I have for you yet another Gundam-inspired AC build, this time based on the iconic Wing Gundam Zero from Endless Waltz. Shout out to darkkerkg for the suggestion on the last video, and like they said, there's no way I can attach giant angel wings or make the mobile suit transform, so I decided on creating a lightweight and agile AC capable of sustained aerial combat. I'm not really sure how well I did with the last part of that, but this is definitely the most agile AC build I've shared up until this point. Compared to other mobile suits we've looked at, the Wing Gundam Zero has a very small assortment of handheld armaments, the most prominent of which are the Twin Buster Rifles. Standing in for these weapons are the VE-66 LRA laser rifles, which I felt were the perfect fit. These rifles can combine into the VE-66 LRB stored on the back right weapon bay. In the left weapon bay is the VVC-770 LB laser blade, meant to represent one of the mobile suit's beam sabers. The idea behind this loadout is to use the laser rifles to build up stagger on your opponent, then combine them and equip the beam saber with the other hand. I found the best strategy from here was to open with a charged melee attack, charging the combined laser rifle through the animation so you can release a full blast immediately after the attack. For the frame, I used the Alba head, core, and arms. These parts provided decent attitude stability and AP with very low weight. I used the VP-442 legs to keep the AC's weapons from overburdening the frame. If you do happen to equip the VE-66 LRB without switching out both VE-66 LRAs, you will overburden the arms, but it's not a huge issue since they aren't meant to be used at the same time anyways. Internally, the AC is rocking the Institute-made NGI 000 generator and the Gills boosters. This combination provides up to 7 quick boosts in rapid succession. Now let's take a look at the color scheme. I chose a simple shade of white for most of the body, and I tried my best to replicate the original design's blue and red. Those are going to be the main two colors on the core. I also used a slightly darker shade of blue here, just to give some depth. I finally caved and used yellow as a secondary color on the head, obviously meant to represent the Gundam's V-fin. I couldn't find any reasonable way of adding the yellow to the arms like the original design, so I felt this was a good compromise. The legs are missing the original design's red foot soles, but adding them would introduce way more red than is necessary, so I used a light shade of gray instead. I truly hope you can forgive me. Here are both shades of gray I used for the frame, and the green I used for the camera sensor. I got pretty lazy with the weapon colors, and I ended up just using one of the default dark palettes. The only change I made was to the plasma blade. I swapped out the primary color for the same one I used on the frame, making it a proper beam saber. Real quick, I just want to give a huge thanks to all of you for the support on these videos. It's been really awesome to see. But only a small portion of you are currently subscribed to the channel, so any fraction of you that do subscribe will make a tremendous difference.